Tonight, Pastor Hannah and I got a call that we didn't expect to get. A little less than a week ago, in fact, 6 days ago, we dedicated our food cupboard. We built this amazing food cupboard for our community where people can come and they can pick up free canned goods. We even have a fridge in there, so we're going to have dairy products and meat. I mean, we're just looking to serve our community. And I got a call that food cupboard had blown over. Now, if you're not in Rochester, you don't understand how severe the windstorms were today and how intense they were. And if you haven't seen the food cupboard, you don't know how hardy that thing is. I mean, it weighs hundreds of pounds. This thing is sturdy, and it's shocking to me that any amount of wind was able to blow it over. But as I was looking at it today, I realized the problem was, as sturdy as that was, as hardy as that shed was, it wasn't anchored in the ground. And of course, the pastor in me starts thinking, okay, this is a sermon illustration. This will preach, you've got to be anchored in Christ. And are you anchored in Christ in this new year? Because the storms will come, the winds will blow. But then something else stuck out to me, and it was this. As I pulled up today to get a gauge on the damage, as I showed up to see, is the shed still in shape? Like, is it going to be usable? I pulled into the parking lot, and there were already 2 or 3 cars there. And there were already people picking up the pieces. They were putting the food in crates and storing them in a safe place so that when we do get the food cupboard put back up, they can fill it back up again. And I was just struck, especially in this new year, I was struck with this thought of how important it is for us to be anchored in Christ, but also how important it is for us to be anchored in good community. People that will show up in times of crisis. People that will help us pick up the pieces when life falls apart. With that in mind, let me just take this moment to challenge you. What does it look like to build that community? I know of a great place you can build that community here at City Hope, but I also know a number of other amazing churches in our area. And so I'm not even saying come to City Hope this Sunday. I'm saying just go to church. Go to a Christian community where you can build deep relationship and fellowship, where you can be surrounded by people who will show up for you when life falls apart, who will help you pick up the broken pieces, who will walk beside you in times of grief or through dark, dark valleys. And as you do that, as you build that Christian community, watch as God uses that community to mold you and shape you and to help you live and love like Jesus. I hope that our little mishap that I know is going to turn out for good, I hope this serves as an encouragement for you to stay plugged into the Word, stay connected and anchored in Christ, and stay anchored in deep, meaningful Christian community this year.